他要为我能改变，说上北上买房去，可以。
太过分了，什么要求那是，纯属无稽之谈。
A strange woman came to a blind date, and right away she demanded the man to buy her a new apartment. The man got angry as soon as he heard it. The man who came to the blind date is 58 years old, with an annual income of 100,000 yuan. Don't be fooled by his thin figure, he can still eat meat every single meal.
包小活
啊，你是承包啊？
挖点活。
那你是年年都有活吗？
年年都有活。
那一年能挣多少啊
？10万8万的。
清零风的？
啊，基本上。
啊。
The man is a contractor, with dozens of workers under him. Every day they start early and work hard. An annual income of more than 100,000 yuan is indeed easy and enjoyable. Don't be fooled by the man's decent life now. Back when he could not make money, life was truly hard.
咱老挣不着钱了，你干着的好像就像你无能似的，人家就不用过了。不过呗，一个男人能怕这事吗？
Ever since divorcing his ex-wife, the man's life has been flourishing. His head no longer hurts, his waist no longer aches, his business keeps growing, and he is making plenty of money. So what kind of partner does the man actually want to find?
只看退休金的别跟我说话了，没啥意思。退休金咋的了？我没有退休金非常好，这是真话。退休金几个钱我能挣啊？我一天我能挣多少钱？你知道吗？
你最多一天挣多少
？5000，一天我挣5000，一月挣15万，就退休金那俩钱
啊！
我瞧起他，我瞧起他什么？我瞧起他自己保自己吧，用不着别人保。
Fortunately, this man is relatively low-key. Otherwise, I would worry he might show off too much. The matchmaker introduced to the man a 57-year-old woman named Lu, who had no house, no money, and no pension, just like a true 3-0 contestant. Who would have thought that right after meeting, the woman was already dissatisfied?
咋样啊？第一印象哪儿不行？
长相就没相中。
This woman said right at the beginning that she didn't like the man. I think, the two of you are about the same level. Where does this woman's confidence come from? Entering the man's home is even more casual than entering her own. As soon as she sat on the sofa, she started complaining.
咋样啊？第一印象哪儿不行？
长相就没相中。
The contractor man came to the blind date, but right at the start he was ridiculed by the woman for his looks. Before even chatting much, the woman already started setting conditions.
他这个地点我也没相中。
你觉得这个地点咋的？
不行，太远。
太远了。
楼层也不行，太高。这个年龄了，上这么高的楼干啥呀？
Don't worry about whether the floor is high or not. At least it is his own apartment. This woman just came here and already dislikes this and that. Is her head somehow bigger than others so she thinks more? The two sat there without speaking.
我算是发现了，我不说话，你俩谁都不说呀。
长得就没相中，所以我啥都不想问。
所以你就坐那儿就是不吱声。
对。
Woman, if you don't like the man, then fine. But you don't have to act like someone forced you into this blind date. This blind date is purely a waste of time, like a blind man looking at a watch. For all we know, your tongues might have been left at home. So why didn't the man speak?
我不知道说啥。
你平时接触的异性多吗？
平时接触异性简单了，也没啥想法，该说说，该唠唠呗。
对呀，你现在也可以该说说，该唠唠啊。
这不带着想法的，
带着想处对象的想法呀。
No.
Man, you are like a mute worshipping Buddha, only nodding without speaking. One is interested but cannot speak, the other is not interested and doesn't want to speak. Why don't you two just form a duo called Two Mutes Admiring Each Other?
他说对他也印象挺好啊。
还行，挺好。我不知道人家对我咋样，反正长得我没说我磕碜点，这磕碜点吧。 这么大岁数，我觉得也不是啥缺点，那没招的，就这样。这么大岁数应该看过日子。
像你一年的收入多少钱呢？
我这个不好说，低达5、6万吧，低达，高了不一定。你活好呢，多挣点。
是
10万、8万、10几万也没准啊。
The man also did not know what to say to the woman. After all, his strength is making money, not flirting. But as soon as the woman heard about the man's financial level, she suddenly became interested.
要为我能改变，说上北上买房去可以。
我指望他卖房子，上他那重新买房子，开什么玩笑？
A strange woman came to a blind date, demanding that the man buy her an apartment. The man got angry as soon as he heard it.
外表吧，说我挺注重的，但是说如果说是条件特殊、优秀的话，特殊的话，我也能考虑。
When looks are not enough, money makes up for it. Although the woman didn't like the man, if the man could buy her an apartment, she could barely imagine him as Andy Lau.
如果说吧，就是我退一步说，如果说现在是，如果那样是他要为我能改变，说上北上买房去可以，我还能说的考虑考虑。
Don't think just because you look decent you can make any wish you want. Your conditions are almost like those of a girl in her early 20s. Why should the man buy you an apartment? Because your neck is short? Or because at your age you already run out of breath climbing stairs? Here I really want to ask everyone, if you were the man, would you buy this woman an apartment? You can tell me in the comments.
我得咋说呢？这个年龄吧，说的长得这玩意儿都是扔在开外其次的，但是就是说这地方我不想过了。
那没招，地方改不了，因为我得靠这个吃饭，我得靠这挣钱，因为我这个圈子就在这儿，我不能离开呀，离开我没圈子了。
大姐是寻思啥呢？能不能换个地方？
不能，这个绝对不能，太过分了。什么要求那是？纯属无稽之谈。我就觉得在这嘎生活非常好。那我挺安逸的，我挣钱能挣钱，我嘎上别处去，我不能挣钱去，到别处这嘎连个认识都没有，那是啥了？我指望他卖房子，上他那重新买房子，开什么玩笑？
Hearing the man say this, I can't help but worry, today's blind date is doomed to fail again. Faced with the woman's request, the man didn't even think, he refused immediately. In the end, the two did not succeed in holding hands.
In the end, this blind date shows that the man is a straightforward person. He can work hard, make money, and has a stable circle and foundation of life. Unfortunately, the woman from the very beginning put her focus on buying an apartment, even asking the man to sell his current apartment and go to her hometown to buy another for her. Honestly, such a request, not only the man, even young people might not accept. After all, marriage is the union of two people, not a one-sided demand. From a woman's perspective, maybe she feels she is not young anymore and hopes to find a partner who can give her security, using an apartment to guarantee her future. But the problem is, she herself has no apartment, no savings, and no pension, yet she raises such a high threshold for her partner. Do you think this counts as asking too much? In love, conditions can be discussed, but if conditions turn into transactions, then is there still true affection? The man's refusal may sound direct, but at least it shows he has boundaries and clarity. The scariest thing in marriage is unequal expectations. One wants genuine love, the other wants an apartment. Can they really end up together? If it were you, would you accept such a request? Welcome to tell me in the comments whether you support the man's choice or think the woman's idea also has some reason. If you like this video, don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel. See you in the next episode.